Hello and welcome into the Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you. We are live from Austin Tyndall Park for this JV matchup between the Erie Tigers and Gainsville High School. And we're excited to bring it to you live today. And by the way, Gainesville, the Hurricanes is their nickname. And we have very little information on them. They did not supply a roster both to the PA announcer or us. So we are flying blind on these players. They're just all Hurricane players as far as we're concerned. So the Tigers will receive the opening kickoff here. As the Hurricanes, clad in purple and black, set to kick this one off. And we are underway here from Kissimmee, Florida. A short kick, and finally jumping on that is Steven Staff to recover that one for the Tigers, and the Tiger offense will come out onto the field. By the way, the varsity bus running a little bit late. So in case you're wondering, our live feed is from the Erie Tiger film drone. Thanks to Steve Oxiger helping us out here. So in at quarterback for the Tigers is Lincoln Hageman. Mason Guvin will flank him to his left. Three wideouts and an H-back in the formation. Hageman scans the defense. Claps the hands, takes the snap, looking for the quick out. Has a man here in the near side running through the defense. Nice opening play is Gabe Sema. And Gabe, he is a big kid. Gets the first down and then some. And we saw him have a man's catch there in that first JV game where he dragged about 8 players and still wasn't brought down on Thursday night. Lincoln in the shotgun again. Tigers quickly to the line of scrimmage. Hageman will scan the defense. Lincoln claps the hands, gets the high snap. He'll run read, keeps himself, puts the ball on the turf, and he will fall on it about 4 yards in the backfield. So a small loss for the Tigers on first down here on their opening drive. That'll make it 2nd and 15. Lincoln getting the hand signals. He'll switch the side. Govin is on. Snap over the head of Lincoln, and Govin has to retreat to jump on it. Now the Tigers face a 3rd and a mile. See what they dial up here. And Coach Schuyler signaling in the plays here. Same formation. Ball between the hashes. They've got to get across midfield to get a first down. Hageman takes the face mask high snap. He'll throw the check down route outside, and Govin will run it up the sidelines and be pushed out of bounds. So a big chunk of yardage back, but not nearly enough, as that will bring up a 4th, and it looks like about 17 here for the Tigers after back-to-back plays on 1st and 2nd down that lost yardage. Tigers will be forced to punt here. There's the snap. That one is punted away by Govin. It'll take a big bounce. Keeps rolling toward the Gainesville end zone, and it will be downed around the 25, and that is where the Hurricanes will take over for their first possession of the game. And this will be interesting, calling a game with no names for Gainesville. .650 remaining here in quarter number one. No score in this JV contest out here in Kissimmee, Florida. Gainesville will come out with 4 wide, 2 to each side of the formation in the pistol. Quick snap, high, handoff along the edge, and the Tigers diagnose, and shooting in there for a big tackle is Cooper Lettuce. Lettuce read it well, shot in there, strung out the running back, and dropped him for a loss of about 2 or 3. So 2nd and 13 now for the Hurricanes. They'll take their time here in the huddle. They'll come out with trips to the near side. Ball spotted on that near hash. By the way, a timeout by the Hurricanes. We're just trying to make sure that our stream is working. Okay. Well, if it's working for you, that's the most important thing, even if it's not working for us. So we'll mute our mic here for a moment, just to make sure we get things straight away on our end. Timeout here, 5:11 left in the first quarter, no score. Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Under 5 minutes to go here in quarter number one. There's a reverse for the Hurricanes, and the Tigers do a good job in pursuit there. Initially on the reverse, I thought there might be a little bit of a edge there, and the Tigers quickly pursued and snuffed out the reverse. There is a flag on the play, though. And it is going to be a hold on the Hurricanes. So that will back them up. Well, Erie might actually choose to decline this one. And it'll be 4th down. So Gainesville set to punt this one. back to the Tigers, who had a really nice first play from scrimmage, first down, and then a couple fumbles, including a bad snap, backed them up. But here comes the punt from Gainesville. And back to return this one for the Tigers is Jack Carnival. This one is hit off the side of the foot. It will take a hurricane bounce. Carnival will come pick this one up. Carnival breaks through a tackle. He has some open field to the left. Jack will try and shed that, and a good job lassoing Jack around the ankles is the Hurricane defender, and Carnival ends up returning it for about 10 yards. And a face mask on top of that will move the Tigers up to the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 here for Erie. Hageman in the shotgun. 2 by 2 go the Tigers to each side. Lincoln will clap the hands, gives it up the middle, and still on his feet, breaking some tackles there for the Tigers is Jack Carnival. So Carnival 11 yards on the carry, and just in a moment we'll welcome Mason Kogel into the broadcast to do some color for us, a new ETN student. He's going to help rock the mic here this afternoon. Hageman into the shotgun now. 2 by 2 again are the Tigers. Takes the high snap, hands off up the middle. Carnival weaves through the defense, and he'll lean his way forward. And Jack Carnival, a nice little 6-yard pickup there for the Tigers. Second and 4 here for the Tigers. Hageman in the shotgun here, claps his hands, runs read. He'll keep it himself along the outside, kind of hurdles a defender, and then gets slung down to the turf, but he has enough for a first down. Needed about 4, picked up close to 6, and the Tigers in business in the red zone here.
So we're 7 out of linemen here. Let's see who checked in the game. Can't tell.
So 1st and 10 here for the Tigers. Yeah, we're far away up here in the press box. A little bit tough to tell where they are on the field sometimes.
And a lot of these numbers, they're duplicates, so it's hard to tell.
Hageman will keep it himself on the read, and he'll just kind of weave and snake his way through the defense for a pickup of about 7, maybe 8 yards.
Hageman's been doing a great job of finding the space where it's available and getting those extra yards.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Gainesville's trying to sub out. Tigers trying to get this snap off. They do get it before they get set. Handoff, no, it's a keeper by Hageman, and he gets pinballed down inside the 5 to the 4-yard line.
It's a first down there.
So the Tigers will have it 1st and goal from the 4. This time they'll go with a heavier personnel package.
Yeah, we expect them to be running behind Gabe's team out there at tight end. See what they do.
Snap. Give to Carnival. There he is behind Sema, and Carnival breaking tackles, and he'll plunge into the end zone. So a good drive for the Tigers. They take it 40 yards in a few plays and punch it in for the Tiger touchdown.
Yeah, great blocking out there by those lineman there on the left side. Gabe had a pretty good block out there.
So Tigers will come on to kick the extra point here to make it a 7-point game with 1:03 remaining in the first quarter. Tigers trying to get their extra point unit on. There's the snap. A little bit of a miss hole, and the double clutch kick is no good. We'll take a quick timeout. Tigers lead it 6-0 here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets. Cuckoo Crusties.
There's no promo. It's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Jeannie Hulse in Erie today.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind.
And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird, Mason Kogel here with you on the call, live out in Kissimmee from Austin Tyndall Sports Complex, where the Tigers lead it 6-0 with 1:03 remaining here on the clock. Tigers will kick this one off deep. This will bounce at about the 10, picked up around the 5, and the Tigers do a good job covering that one, and the Hurricanes will be backed up to about the 18-yard line to start their drive.
Yeah, they did a great job funneling in on the kicks there. They kept their alignment and stayed in their gaps and kept them to a minimal gain.
So we mentioned no Hurricane roster, so we are flying blind, which I guess you do in the middle of a hurricane.
Yeah.
Trying to get as many names as we can out there. I see Gabe Sema along the D-line. Jordan Maldonado, the nose guard right now. Zach Harner out there at corner. There's the snap. Run to the right side on the direct quarterback keeper. Doing a good job kind of weaving, staying alive, but the Tigers did a good job in pursuit there. And able to make the tackle was Cooper Lettuce.
Yeah, great job by Cooper being able to find that dude and get him down there for minimal gain.
2nd and 8 here for the Hurricanes, and a little bit more methodical pace the other night against Vanguard. Both the Tigers like to run with some tempo, and Vanguard ran with some tempo. So we didn't have much downtime between these plays. Hurricanes slowing it down, trying to get the play call in that they want. 2nd and 8 here, ball spot at the far hash. High snap. And the ball's tipped, it's intercepted, and Zach Harner will take it to the house.
Great tip there by Gabe Sema. He got his hands up, got those 7-foot wingspan or whatever he has, something crazy. He's got long arms and got there and got the deflection.
And Zach Harner puts the exclamation point on the first defensive touchdown of the day, and the Tigers take a 2-score lead with 1 second remaining here in quarter number 1. Tigers will go for 2 after the missed extra point.
be interesting what they do here. A lot of times goal line, they'll roll out. Depends on this D-line. They might try to load the box. We'll see.
So Hageman in the pistol here. Will take the snap. He'll roll to his right, stops, throws, back against the grain, and there's big old Gabe Sema.
Classic play there. Works every time.
Wearing your old number.
Yeah, he looks good in it.
So at the end of one quarter, it's 14-0. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
You and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Go to where your friends are. Go to where the action's at. Go find your sense of adventure. Go Airheads, Airsoft Field and Store located in Erie, Colorado. Go Airheads and go Tigers.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949.
And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network. That was the last play of the quarter, so the Tigers will not have to walk all the way down the field. Back in the schoolyard, we called that loser's walk. Here comes the kickoff. Solid kick, fielded at the 10. And Tigers trying to cover it. A big hit, but a penalty coming in as the Hurricane returner got it out across the 20. We might see a hold here. Or do you think that was on the hit?
I just saw a hold. It looks like a possible block on the back as well. I couldn't tell what happened down there. Yeah, a hold there on the return team.
So that will back up this Gainesville team. Down to about the 14-yard line. And that is where they will begin their second drive of the day. Or excuse me, third drive. Just threw that interception. Gainesville quarterback in the pistol. High snap over his head. This one into the end zone, and they're going to fall on it for a safety. So the Tigers back-to-back defensive scoring plays here, and they now lead at 16-0.
Offense gets back out on the field there pretty quickly. See what they come out in. Looks like they'll be getting the ball in pretty good position, because I'm assuming they're going to be having to punt it. If it same rules as what they have in the NFL. Haven't had a safety in a while.
Most teams elect to punt the safety.
It appears they're going to be kicking off. Kicker has the T.
Yep.
Yep.
But not always. That's what I was about to say. Jack Carnival back to receive, along with Parker Harrington. Here's the kick, and this one end over end. This will bounce in front of Carnival. Can't quite hold on to it. Picked up by Harrington. Finds a little crease. Now bounces it to the outside. Does a good job switching the football, and got that football in his outside hand. Protected it as he was corralled out of bounds, and very good field position for the Tigers.
Yeah, great job there by Parker, being able to read where the defenders were and also to be there to back up Jack there on the bobble to return.
So Tigers will have excellent field position here with the 2-score lead, 9:05 remaining here at quarter number 2. It's 16-0.
Looks like we have Wyatt Walston checking in the game at quarterback.
Walston out there with Carnival. There's the give to Carnival. Good job kind of weaving through the defense there. Took a shot and leaned it forward for about 7, maybe 8 yards. Jack was one of those players that Coach Skip Harrison mentioned could surprise some people this year.
Yeah, he's been doing a really great job out there. He didn't play football last year. I don't think he's played since 8th grade, and he was kind of one of those guys you kind of knew was going to show up and be a good athlete, and he's taken advantage of all his opportunities so far.
Walston in the shotgun here. 2 wide at the top of the formation, hard count, and the Tigers are able to get the Hurricanes to jump, and a free first down here for Erie. So quickly again, the Tigers to the line. Same formation. High snap, bobbled, caught by Walston, and he'll string it out to the near side, and Tigers will lose a few yards. So we saw a bad snap lead to a safety for the Hurricanes, and we've seen 2 high snaps here for the Tigers. By the way, in case you're wondering, the Gainsville varsity team, they lost just last night to Braden River in Bradenton, 34-20. Walston in the shotgun again with Carnival. 3 wide in the formation. Wyatt gets the snap, scans the field. Will throw the flare route to Carnival, who just peeked his head down the field before he fully secured the football and not quite able to hold on. So that'll bring up a 3rd and pretty long here for the Tigers. Erie was trying to at least bite a chunk off of that. Make it 3rd and manageable. You don't need all of it here. Tigers will most likely go for it on 4th down on this part of the field.
Yeah, getting 5 or 6 here will put them in good shape. A lot of times they'll play 4-down football here in this side of the field.
Walston will give it to Carnival. Carnival stutters at the line. And a good job by that Hurricane front to kind of stymie a little inside give, and Tigers maybe get a yard out of it. Zach Mulvaney will check into the game here. Or Zeke, I beg your pardon, will check into the game here at running back for the Tigers. Walston takes it. They'll fire. Has a man. Great throw and a nice catch. And coming down with it in the end zone, I think, is Parker Harrington.
Yep.
And the Tigers lead it by 3 scores.
Yeah, Parker there turned on the Jets and made those defenders lose track of him, and he was sitting there right in the end zone for a touchdown.
So Erie with the 22-0 lead will come out to kick the extra point here. 6:23 remaining here in half number 1. The Tigers leading the Hurricanes here in Florida. Snap is good, kick is good, and Govan will put that one through the pipes. 3-score lead, 6:23 remaining here in Florida. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Go to where your friends are. Go to where the action's at. Go find your sense of adventure. Go Airheads, Airsoft Field and Store located in Erie, Colorado. Go Airheads and go Tigers.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. 6:23 remaining in the first half of play. The Tigers lead it by 3 scores. A good start to this one, and they will send this one. Kind of a little pooch kick. That one will hit the turf. Oh, that was dangerous for the Hurricanes.
Great hit there by Walston.
Wyatt throwing a touchdown pass, then jumping on special teams, making a big tackle.
Yeah, he's got that wrestler in him. He ain't afraid to make contact. Also a great quarterback back there.
So 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes. Decent field position for them. In fact, I think this is their... Nope, the Tigers did punt in that first quarter. I was going to say this is their best field position of the day, but they'll start here at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, we got a pretty solid defense out there. We got Achilles, and let's see who else we have. I think we got
Marco Antillion, you're right, out there.
And then I think 63 is
Rocco Beckman.
Rocco. All pretty strong guys. Let's see what they do out here.
See Isaiah Frank out there on the near side playing cornerback.
Ethan Garcia out there at linebacker.
And a timeout coming here for Erie. Or rather, maybe that was a Gainesville timeout. Well, Tiger fans, we're glad you could join us out here for a pair of games. Tried to catch the tail end of that JV game out here earlier this week. We will be back on the air next week. We'll release our full fall schedule early in the week next week. But we do plan on streaming as much as we can on the Erie Tiger Network, whether it's through our Huddle Focuses, a full-blown broadcast, a student-led play-by-play broadcast. We'll have a lot more options for you to view this year along with our normal coverage. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification icon so you'll be notified every time we go live. Hurricanes in the shotgun here. High snap. There's a missed handoff, and the Tigers swarm and devour that play 6 yards deep. Saw Jeremy Price in there, one of the tacklers.
See who number 88 is. He was in there too.
That would be Brandon Wolf.
Yeah, he got in there on some of that contact, along with about 9 other Tigers.
See Jack White out there for Erie. Lincoln Hageman out there at linebacker.
Along with Walston. Walston working both sides of the ball.
Zeke is out there. 2nd and about 13 here for the Hurricanes. They'll go trips to the near side. There's the snap. The deep out, and that's intercepted. Intercepted by Hageman. He's got a convoy of blockers, and that's going to be the second Erie touchdown of the day. There is a flag well behind the play in the middle of the field.
Great read there by Hegman. It's got to be the quarterback in him. He knows what the other quarterback's going to be doing, and he bit on that pretty well. Barnett, he does a pretty great job of that too, varsity-wise, knowing what other quarterbacks are going to be doing. And I think it's just great to have a quarterback out there on defense too, because they can read those plays pretty well.
A hold on Erie. I'm pretty sure this is after the interception. So the interception will stand, but they'll wipe the touchdown off the board. So the Erie offense will trot back out there. Five minutes remaining here in this quarter, and well, the Tiger coaches, they said, we are not leaving Florida without a W in this program, and things looking good so far here for Erie.
Yeah, it looks like they're standing up pretty good here out in this heat. I mean, this heat's no joke. It was pretty hot during the varsity game, and we got pretty lucky down here with not terribly hot, but the humidity, it's different.
Of course, yesterday in Colorado, the Front Range receiving 1 to 2 inches of rain. So you saw a lot of sloppy fields across Colorado yesterday. When we were checking in, we watched a couple of other teams try and play. You couldn't even see the Mullen game because their camera was covered in water.
Yeah, it sounds like the rain played a big factor in that game. I was hearing one of their quarterbacks had 5 interceptions, and another one had another interception, so definitely probably hard to get receptions out there with all that rain.
Little early movement there for the Tigers.
We have Gamma Petro checking in the game for Gabe Sema.
There's a snap. The give to Zeke, and Zeke will get back close to the original line of scrimmage.
Some extracurriculars going on down there.
Walston still the quarterback here for Erie. 2-by-2 go the Tigers. Ball at in between the hashes. They'll throw the quick game. And that screen diagnosed well that time. That was Jim Pietro out there. And he gets back. We'll probably lose about a yard, and that'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, he was pretty far behind the line of scrimmage there, but he at least got back to the line of scrimmage. Looked like he caught the ball about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage and at least got back to it.
Wyatt trying to direct traffic out there. 3rd and 9 for the Tigers. Low snap, rolls to his left. Looking pretty well covered, so he's going to tuck and run, and a big hit. He fumbled the football.
Looked like the Tigers are going to get the ball back here.
Yeah, that one took an odd hop, and it stayed in bounds, but I think Erie jumped on it.
Yeah, it looks like Gregor got back there, got the ball picked up.
So that'll bring up 4th and about 5. So at this part of the field, the Tigers will go for it. That was a good hit to jar the ball loose.
We have a Gainsville player down there yakking a bit. He's probably getting to some of these guys.
A timeout, I think, coming. Gainesville in their purple, the Tigers wearing all white. And if you look at the opposite side, every player for Gainesville huddled under that KSA tent trying to find some shade. Walson, the quarterback here. He'll take it, rolls to his right this time, stop, fires the post, has a man, it's caught and into the end zone for a touchdown is Gio Pietro, and the Tigers extend the lead out to 29.
Great job there by Gio, finding space. It looks like he was on the seam there, and then as Wyatt was rolling out, he found ground and got open.
So the Tigers push it out to a 29-point lead here in quarter number 2. The drive was started by a Lincoln Hageman interception. And on 4th down, the Tigers cap it off, and there's the extra point, and it is good. So 30-0, we'll take a quick timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
You are watching the ETN.
Have you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School? Well, now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. It's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program and to get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction in knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. 2:22 remaining in the half. Tigers lead it 30-0. And they'll send this one deep, taken at about the 12. Good little move there. And that play will end on the sideline, but good field position up to about the 35 for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, interesting kickoff formation there by the Tigers. They were not lined up at the usual 5 yards. They were on the right where the ball was, so they must have been having some issues earlier on with keeping guys on sides or whatnot.
Gainesville has struggled to move the ball here against the Tigers, and 3 turnovers, a pick 6 by Harner, a safety, and an interception by Lincoln Hageman their last time out. See what the Tigers defense does here. Dual wide out to the near side. There's the snap. Little pump. Throw on the run, and that one is at the feet of his intended target. Tigers were bearing down there. Noah Tucker was in the backfield. Jason, the quarterback. Saw Mason Shinneker kind of in the area of that pass, along with Colin Parrish.
Yeah, great pressure all around by the Tigers. Looks like they sent 2 of the linebackers to get after the quarterback and did a pretty effective job of just making him scramble out there and get off his reads.
Jack White out there for the Tigers. Brandon Wolf See Jeremy Pierce. Price, I beg your pardon.
Jeremy's going to get angry about that one.
2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. There comes the deep ball. Just overthrowing his intended target. Had a man open. Or the Hurricanes are not able to connect on the deep ball. Coverage there was Isaiah Frank.
Yeah, still solid coverage there by the defense. Just seems like the receiver down there had a little extra step there on Isaiah, but the quarterback just couldn't connect with his receiver.
Evan Towski out there for the Tigers. 3rd and 10. Tigers defense continues to kind of stymie these Hurricanes. Tigers tried to time up a blitz, and that was well picked up by Gainesville. But just a short gain on the little pitch play, and that'll bring up 4th and about 7.
Tucker came in there with some heat, but got ate up right away. If they didn't get him there, he would have caused some damage there in the backfield.
I see Braden Scott in there for Erie. Trying to call as many names as we can out here in Florida. There's play action. Another deep ball. A man again, and this one gets through the wickets.
Great coverage there by Isaiah, breaking up the hands when the ball came in.
So a turnover on downs. That was a pretty well-placed pass. As you mentioned, I think Frank kind of timed his swat well. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers from the 39. With 1:15 remaining here in this first half of play.
So we've got Pierce down here checking in at the bottom of the screen.
There's the give, right side, and good little burst through a hole there. That was Tommy Thyssen.
Yeah, great carry by him. I always joke around with him, say he carries the ball like Caleb, and that was got 10 yards there, and not a bad carry.
Heck, yeah, that was easy to tell. It was a Thyssen just in the running style.
Yeah,
there.
they have the same running. He always denies it, but it's true.
Timeout here with 1:08 remaining in this first half of play. Tigers lead it 30-0 here in Florida. Brandon Bird, Mason Kogel on the call with you. We will carry you through this second half as well. We may have a tweak to the play-by-play call. We'll see if that happens or not. Also, fans, don't forget to follow us on social media. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, at Erie Tiger Media. So be sure to check that out.
Hey, it's X now.
Oh, that's right. And it's
always going to be Twitter, though.
Yeah, that's it. It's always going to be Twitter to me, for sure. On X. So 1st and 10 here for the Tigers with time trickling off here. They're trying to get one more score. And the Tigers jumped on that one. A little bit early was Gio. And so they'll back that one up 5 yards. the teams both backed up 10 yards. Don't need to go quite that far for a false start. Now they'll get reset here. 1st and 15. Walston takes the snap. He'll hand it off right side. I think that's Thyssen with it. And nowhere to go for Tommy, and he gets brought down behind the line of scrimmage. 55 seconds left here.
Yeah, great move there by Thiessen on the first defender that made it in there in the backfield, but he cut back into a wall of the Gainesville defense and didn't have much space to go.
39 seconds left here. Time trickling away. Erie trying to get their play in.
Assuming they'll try to take a shot here, want to be aggressive and get as many points up on the board as possible.
24 seconds now. Tigers taking their sweet time. Walston, high snap. He's going to keep it himself, and he is going to be dropped for a big loss with 12 seconds left here. A little bit of miscommunication that time from the Tigers, and that will probably end quarter number 2. So at the end of 2, it's 30-0. Erie on top. Will take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
You know that feeling you get when your life is about to change? It's terrifying, sure, but isn't it exciting? You may not know with certainty what lies ahead, but that's what makes life, well, life. And even when the scene in the rear view is hard to leave behind, take a deep breath, hold on tight, and remember, there's no better way to move than forward.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never gonna let you go. Never gonna let
I wasn't born a leader.
It wasn't given to me.
I couldn't buy it.
How'd I get here?
I decided.
I decided.
I decided.
I decided.
Decide to lead as an Army officer.
Hey, I didn't order anything.
All right, guys, welcome back in. It's 30-0 here after halftime. It's Terrence on the mic. Who am I joined with?
I'm Ronan Ward. I'm one of Preston's really good friends.
Okay, let's not say that. I don't know about that. But Ron, it's 30-0 at halftime. What do you think about this game so far?
I think Erie's pretty much dominated both sides of the ball. Defense has looked really well as the offense. Offense got to a slow start early, but looks to seem like they're settling in.
I agree. You think they could hold the shutout?
I'm not sure. We're going to have to see.
All right, so Mason Gouvin to kick it. I mean, I was pretty impressed by the amount of points he was able to score in one half.
Yeah, 2 pick sixes from Lincoln Hagman and Zach Harner. Those were 2 great plays.
We'll see who's running the offense, if it's Lincoln or Wyatt.
I think it's going to be Lincoln. Because I think it's quarter to quarter between Wyatt and Lincoln today.
So here's the kick. This one going to go down at about the 10, picked up. Trying to have a return. Oh, my goodness, he's got a hole.
The outside.
2-man to beat. Couldn't get past him, and he's finally pushed out of bounds at like the 45-yard line. So good return for Gainesville, but there's a flag.
And there does seem to be a player down as well.
Yeah, I think it was a late hit. Good start to the half for Gainesville, though, after showing no life in the first half.
Yeah.
That was an impressive return. I mean, that ball was not fielded cleanly. He had to go back, pick it up, turn around, and then he was still able to make a sizable return out of it.
Yeah, really athletic play and a good start to the second half to see if they can capture some of this momentum from Erie.
So the injured player has gotten up. Seems to be all right.
And out there for the Erie defense, I see Zach Harner, Jack White, Gabe Sama.
Cooper Lettuce is out there.
Cooper Lettuce is out there. Tegan Corkhill.
Marco.
And
Luis. All right, so let's see what Gainesville does. They're on the other side of the 50 now after the big return and then the late hit. So let's see what they do. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll go out of the gun. It'll be empty.
Yeah, it looks like a quads look. They're going to go quick screen. Yeah.
And, wow, that's decent play.
You like those 4x1 formations with the quick screens because you got 3 blockers on that side. So a lot of blocking equals more space.
Yeah. That's a good play, about 6 yards. This will be 2nd and 4. I mean, you might be up big here if you're Erie, but you can't take your foot off the gas.
Absolutely agree. Wouldn't be surprised if Gainesville go ahead and throws another quick screen or even runs it here.
Let's see what they do. They'll go out of pistol. Low snap, bobbled. Pressure got there, and he is sacked.
Is that Cooper Lettuce?
I think it was, and that's going to set up a 3rd and 11. So the Tigers push Gainesville back pretty much to where they started and some.
That has been Gainesville's biggest problem today is the snaps. Most of the snaps I've seen have either been over the quarterback's head, which they got the safety in the previous half, and then that one just was on the ground.
Yeah. I mean, if you can't get a snap off, it's not good. You know, that's where the whole play starts. So got to be able to figure that out here if they want to get something going.
you're Gainesville, you got to imagine you got to pass at this down and distance right here.
For sure. They're going to go trips left, running back to the left of the quarterback in the gun. Good snap this time. Steps up. He's going to air it out. Had a receiver open.
And that's going to be pass
there's going to be pass interference. Pass was underthrown. Receiver had to come back, and he's able to draw the PI. So
the 3-by-1 look there looked like 4 verticals with just man coverage to the boundary side, and ball was underthrown. Tough play for 16 on Erie as well as for 6.
So that pass interference is going to be on Ashton Mitchell. Is that a first down?
I don't know how that works. I don't know how the rules are out here. Yeah, it looks like it.
So Gainesville moves the chains. They keep the drive alive on 3rd and long. Now they're going to go trips left again, and
looks like there's a timeout called.
They're going to take a timeout. All right, so we're going to take a timeout here. 30-0. Gainesville has the ball, 1st and 10. All right, so we're back. 1st and 10 for Gainesville. Had some time to think it over. Let's see what they do. Here's a snap. Quarterback rolls right, fires, caught, touchdown. Wow. Gainesville starts the quarter
really
strong.
play.
Start the half strong. So Ashton Mitchell gets beaten coverage. That was a good play there. Quarterback was able to roll, and I saw shades of Johnny Manziel in that play. That was quite impressive.
Yeah, so they brought down that boundary receiver to the offensive tackle tight look, and they basically just ran right over that corner on an out route.
So let's see what they do. They go for 2 here, or are they going to kick it? I think they're going to kick it.
I think they're going to kick it as well.
Switch the ball. So 30-6.
And if you're Erie, you got to go and score right here to make sure that this game doesn't get anywhere closer.
I agree. Credit to Gainesville, though. I mean,
yeah, to come out of that half.
Down 30-0.
Really strong possession right there. And are they kicking it or?
So they're going to go for it. Quick out. Incomplete.
Good defense by Ashton Mitchell right there.
Good job. So the 2-point conversion fails, and it'll be 30-6, a 24-point lead for Erie. 7:53 remaining in the 3rd quarter. You come out, you get the ball. Do you run the ball here to start the drive, or do you come out throwing? What do you think?
I think you got to set the tone for this half right here and go ahead and run the ball a couple times. Get Lincoln Hagman comfortable so he can deliver some passes later into the drives.
Interested to see who they put back for kick return here.
Looks like it's going to be Parker Harrington. Let's
see. Harrington and Nemeth, maybe?
I think it is going to be Grant Nemeth.
Yeah, definitely going to be Grant Nemeth. 100%. So Harrington and Nemeth back. Could we possibly see one taken to the crib here, Ron? What do you think?
I don't know. You know, they've had some really good returns today. I'd like to see Parker Harrington get this and just take it outside. Same or with Grant Nemeth.
Gainesville readjusting here. Trying to get set up.
Yeah, a lot of whistles have been blown today.
So here we go. Short kick. Fielded and then immediately brought down. I believe that was Grisham.
That was Grisham, yep.
So Erie will take over at about the
and Lincoln Hagman is coming out.
All right, so
this is going to be his quarter. I'd love to see a statement drive here from Lincoln Hagman. Just make sure he's still controlling this game.
Ball will be at the 35.
And looks like the Erie had an extra player.
Out there we got Mir at receiver. Who else?
Evantowski.
Yeah.
Isaiah Frank and Ashley Pierce.
All right. So let's see what Hegman can do here. 1st and 10 in the gun, running back to his right. He'll give it. Good run there of about 5. That was
good
Mason
run by
Schineker.
Mason Schickner.
Let's see if they run it again on 2nd and 5.
It's just a simple inside zone. Good blocking up front right there from Erie.
I mean, if you can get 5 yards of play on a run, you got to do it.
You got to keep controlling the ball. If you can't stop the run, you can't stop anything.
So let's see what they do here. 2nd and 5. Snap, another give.
Really good trap block right there from 51.
So
Ethan Garcia. That was a really good trap block right there.
They'll move the chains. 2 run plays. And they're already up to the, I want to say 50. Yeah, they are at the 50. So it'll be 1st and 10. Looks like they're going to go trips left here with an attached receiver to the formation. Running back to the left. Lone receiver out wide right.
Good read by Lincoln. And there is going to be a flag down. Really good read by Lincoln right there. Just a dive read. DN crash. Took it to the outside. Smart play.
Was well done, but I think we might see a holding. Yeah, it's going to be a holding. Yeah, there's one on the
far side as well.
I got to say, this water from the Gatorade cooler is not very good. It's not the Rocky Mountain spring water I'm used to. I mean, you could try it. I don't know why you're laughing. It's true. Have a sip. It's not good.
It's got like a funky aftertaste, I agree.
Yeah, it's not great. It's from the swamp, so.
The flag is still down on the sideline to the opposite side, Gainesville's sideline. I don't.
Ref's got to talk this one over here.
.6:31 remaining in the quarter. If you're near Erie, I think you just go ahead and run the ball again here. And the refs are moving back with the ball now.
Yeah, it's going to be 1st and 15. Run it on 1st, pick up some yards, make it 2nd and manageable, make it 3rd and manageable, pick it up. Do it all over again. So let's see what they do. They'll go trips left again with an attached receiver. Hegman takes a snap. He's going to give it.
That's a really good run right there.
They're going to get 5 back, so it'll be 2nd and 10.
And Josh Barrios has come onto the field for the Erie Tigers. Tyler Muir is out there as well.
Boy, I would hate to be the opponent lined up against Josh Barrios, not going to lie to you.
I agree. Barrios usually just comes in for blocking schemes for runs.
Let's see if they run it here.
And they're going to run a slice. Barrios gets a pickup block. Good run right there by Lincoln. Really good run again.
What are we looking, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3?
Yeah, or no, it's 3rd down. 3rd down.
3rd and short. Let's see what they do on 3rd and short. I mean, they haven't even hinted at throwing the ball here.
I like it too. You
Just
control
keep
the
running
momentum
it.
with the ball. You control the momentum with the ball.
I mean, when you're up 24 points, just, run the ball, run the clock. Try and secure the lead. 3rd and short. Here we go. It's going to be a pull. Makes one man miss. Makes
Ooh.
2, breaks out of a tackle. Got the 1st down. That was an impressive run.
That's a very, very good run right there by Lincoln Hagman. They ran power read right there, so he snuck it up the middle. And that's usually a really tough run for quarterbacks because linebackers are sitting right under that. So for him to just bounce around and get those extra yards, that's a great play.
And look like we're going to have a timeout here. Not sure who called it, but we are going to go on timeout. It is 30-6, 4:46 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. All right, welcome back. 3rd quarter, 30-6. 1st and 10 for the Tigers from the where are we at here, Ron? 35, 34?
35 or 40.
So here we go, 1st and 10. Here's a snap, going to be another give, and Gainesville's defense had him in the backfield and ended up breaking out of it.
Tough runs right here from Mason Schickner.
I agree.
He never gets brought down by the 1st tackle, and that seems to be the case with everybody so far in the Erie run game.
Got to mark that up as a good play for Gainesville, though. I mean, Erie has been able to move the ball pretty effectively on the ground this drive, so to be able to hold them to only 2 or 3 yards there on that play maybe sets Erie behind a little bit in what they want to do for the remainder of this drive. Let's see what they do here on 2nd down and timeout Gainesville.
Colin Parrish now in the backfield for the Erie Tigers.
Did Gainesville just take their 2nd time out of the half?
I believe so.
Interesting, using 2 timeouts in the 3rd quarter. See if it comes back to bite them, but obviously their coach not liking what he sees out there.
I love what Erie's doing with the ball, just running it right down Gainesville's. They're doing a really good job just controlling their blocks up front with the offensive line.
I agree.
It's really good to see the future of this offensive line because that's one of the most important parts of a program as well.
I agree. So 2nd down and we'll call it 8 for the Tigers coming off the timeout. See what they do here. I'm thinking we might see the first pass of the drive here, Ronan. I'm not totally sure, though. See what they want to do. So here we go. 2nd down.
Aiden Arnold now in at slot back for the Tigers.
And they're going to give it. And this play doesn't go necessarily that far either. I'd say it's pickup of maybe 2. It'll be 3rd and 6 with the Tigers. And now this drive, which has moved so well, started at the Tigers, I want to say 35, maybe stalling out the other end of the field. They got to pick this up.
I think you got to go. I mean,
they're going to go.
You know,
for it
I think you still have to manipulate the defense to some asset. So I think it might be, this could be a RPO right here.
I agree, and I don't think they're going to kick the ball. You're up 24. You got nothing to lose by going for it. So let's see what they do. 3rd down, give.
So when you run like that on 3rd downs, that's just pretty much a guarantee that you're going to go for it on 4th.
So here we go. 4th and 4 or 5.
It looks like they're going to go ahead and let Mason Gouvin kick this, actually.
So we're going to see a field goal here.
Harrington is going to be the holder.
This is a sizable attempt for Mason here. 43?
43-yard attempt.
Got to get a good snap off. Harrington can get the hold down. I think Mason can hit this.
They need time. Protection as well up front right there. Field goal protection is one of the hardest things to do in all of football.
Some late substitutions coming on for the Tigers. So here we go. 43-yard attempt to make it 34. 40, I was going to say 43.
And it looks to be like a timeout is called. Let's see if the coaches want to rethink that field goal. What do you say you give the offense back out there? We'll see.
Oh, Ronan, look, it's your dad. All right, so here we go. 4th down. They're going to kick it.
I'd be impressed right here with Mason Gouvin if he makes this.
I think he's going to make this.
I actually have confidence in him. I've seen him make some really good kicks at practice. It's up.
It's just short. It had
the accuracy,
just not the distance. So the drive stalls out for the Tigers. So Gainesville, although that was a long drive, I mean, they've now gotten a score and then a stop, and now they've got the ball back. Let's see if they can punch another score in. And something that killed the Erie defense last drive was the penalties. You know, they had that 3rd and long, and then we saw the pass interference. They got to get off the field.
Yeah, I agree.
And I mean, you've got Gainesville back kind of deep in their own territory, so gonna have to go a decent length of the field.
And Brandon Wolf out there for the Erie Tigers.
Wolf, great corner, gonna do great things. So let's see what Gainesville does here. I mean, 1:55 remaining in the 3rd quarter. They got to throw the ball here.
Looks like you got Joey Morante out there as well for the Tigers. And then Ashley Pierce, Gregor Oxinger out there.
Refs having a little meet and greet real quick. Had to think about something. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Looks like it's going to be a pistol look. Takes a snap.
Reverse.
They're going to run a reverse. And
that's a good play right there by Aiden Arnold.
Nowhere.
Those open field tackles are so hard to make. Great job by breaking down right there from Aiden Arnold and making the play.
And we saw Gainesville run that play earlier. I believe.
I think we saw that play when we were driving in on the bus. And
yeah. Either way, great job. Stopped him at the line of scrimmage. So now Gainesville's got to throw the ball here. I feel like they've struggled throwing the ball or running the ball. Excuse me. So 2nd down. Don't want to make it 3rd and long.
You got Wyatt Walton out there at middle linebacker.
I think they're going to send some pressure here for sure.
They will throw a bad snap again.
And finds a receiver. Good play there for Gainesville. And if he didn't get the first down, he's pretty close.
Just ran pretty much a post wheel concept right there, and the post was wide open in the middle of the field.
I think he's about a yard or two shy of the first down. Or are they going to move it? Let's see. We're going to move the chains here. First down. So Gainesville with a big play on second down. Well done.
Gainesville looks a lot better offensively this half.
I agree. They look more calm, focused.
Looks like the coaching made some adjustments.
Down to our final 15 seconds of the third quarter. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
That's a false start right there.
And they're going to... So I don't think Gainesville realized they had the first down because they just ran a quarterback sneak on 1st and 10. I think they thought it was 3rd and short.
Did you see that false start with the running back? I thought he kind of fell over.
I saw that a little bit, but they just ran a quarterback sneak and got 5 yards off of it. I mean, that was a good play. But looks like we do have an injured player down for Gainesville. So we're going to take a timeout. 30-6 coming into the fourth quarter. 10 minutes remaining in this ball game. All right, welcome back. Fourth quarter ready to get going here. It's going to be 2nd and
5 or 6.
Yeah, 2nd and 6. Here's a snap.
Bring blitz from the outside. Oxinger picked off. Wyatt Walton.
He might go the whole way. He's got one guy to beat. Oh, he brought down at about the 5-yard line. The pressure got to the quarterback. The pass was deflected right into the arms of Wyatt Walston. And Erie will take over with beautiful field position and a chance to put the icing on the cake.
Love to see Wyatt Walton making plays out there. Really good kid, really athletic, and he will be a leader for this team for Erie to come.
I agree. So let's see. We're going to see Hagman out there, I mean, from the 5.
Morante going out there for Erie. They also have...
You know they're going to run the ball
Colton
here.
Shara out there. Zach Harner.
See him run the ball here.
I think Cooper Lettuce is out there for Erie as well.
Oh, yeah, he is. It's a trips left formation with a receiver attached. Let's see if they can punch this in quickly here.
And Lincoln's going to keep on going, but miscommunication right there.
Yeah, it looked like he was a little shaky about pulling it.
Looks like Jake McFan and Lincoln Hagman were confused, and it looks like Lincoln just pretty much said it was him. And then Lincoln's going to get taken out, looks like here.
Yeah, Wyatt's going to go
Or he's going to take himself out.
So Wyatt Walston in at quarterback now. He'll take over. It's 2nd and...
Goal.
Yeah, 2nd and goal from the, I'd say 5-yard line, 4-yard line. running back to the left of Walson. It's going to be QB power. Walson bounces out, and he is swallowed short. So Gainesville's goal line defense been effective so far.
I think you need to get Walton out of the pocket right here for this play. Let him use his feet a little bit. Decide whether or not he wants to throw a run or
Yeah,
a run.
I mean, the Erie struggled to run the ball these first 2 plays of the drive. Do they stick to it? See if they can get it going here, or do they throw it maybe? And we haven't seen them throw the ball in now 2 straight drives, so we'll see what they do. Twins to the left, motion a receiver over. Yep, they're gonna throw this. Rolling out.
Oh, big
Pressure
fan.
got there, and he broke.
Oh,
They blew the play dead. Wow.
Looks like McFan. Another miscommunication right there between Walton and McFan.
So Erie had 1st and goal beneath the 10-yard. I mean, they were in the red zone, 10 and in, and it's now 4th and goal at the 20-yard line. Not the drive that they wanted to have right there. So now we're going to see another kick
from Mason Guven.
Yep, and the last one was just short.
I think he's going to get this one right here.
I agree. That he knows he has the accuracy. He's just got to get it there. Erie has not scored yet in this second half, and this kick is blocked, picked up by Gainesville, and they're going to take over. And I'll tell you what, if Gainesville played like this in the first quarter and the second quarter, this game would be a lot different, but showing some life. Erie's got to pick this up.
I agree with that. Both sides of the ball look a lot better from Gainesville.
I agree.
A lot better from Gainesville.
Honestly, this is a defensive effort, great defensive effort from both teams in the second half. I mean, both teams doing a great job. The offenses just haven't been able to find it.
And then Xavier Riddendor is out there for the Erie Tigers. Riddendor. Sorry.
So here we go. 1st and 10, running back 2. Quarterback's left. He steps up. He's going to deliver it downfield, and it's broken up. Great defense right there. That was Layden. Wait.
That's Joey Morante.
Joey Morante, yeah. I don't know why that said Layden Angelo, but Joey Morante, great defensive play, and looks like a Gainesville receiver is down. Maybe not. Is he getting up? So a player shaken up, 30-6, 7:26 remaining in the 4th quarter. We're going to take a timeout break. All right, so welcome back. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Gainesville. Here's the snap. Fires. Out route caught. Good play for Gainesville there. It'll be a pickup of 9 or 8, maybe even 7.
Looked like a simple bench concept right there with a corner and an out route. Good ball right there from the quarterback from Gainesville.
I agree. And that was a low snap. He did a good job of picking that up, resetting, and finding his receiver and delivering a strike to set up a 3rd and manageable here. So let's see if they can keep the drive alive. And I think they're going to go for this either way. I mean, they down at this point in the game, they've got to go for it. But let's see what they do. Here's a snap. Quarterback looking. He's going to fire a deep pass, and it's picked off. That's, I believe, the 4th pick of the game. And let's see if they can take this one back. No, brought down at the 40.
Steven Staff with the interception right there.
That is the 4th pick of the game for I think it's the 4th for this Tiger secondary.
Yeah, 2 pick sixes, or is it the 3rd? I'm not totally sure.
I think we've seen 2 this half. So like we said, the defense is stepping up.
And Lincoln Hagman's going to go back at quarterback for the Tigers.
Looks like we got Jeremy Price back there.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Lincoln Hagman let it rip right here. Been running the ball all game. Maybe he's pretty settled in.
Yeah, let's see what they do. Takes a snap. Yep, they're going to throw it. And he is sacked. That is a big loss. Loss of 9 or 10. It's going to set up second and eternity for the Tigers, but should be all right. But good job by Gainesville there.
Yeah, offensive line for the Erie Tigers struggled right there on that play right there. I'd like to see them get back their confidence right here with this one.
That was good coverage as well from Gainesville. There's not a lot open. Not really sure where Lincoln was going to go with that. So let's see what they do on second and long here.
Looks like some miscommunication between signaling.
Snap. They're going to give it. And Price lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to set up third and long.
And it looks like there's going to be a lot of offensive line rotations right now.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 20. Maybe this is a personnel thing. Let's see what they do. 3rd and 20. 2 receivers split out wide to both sides. Right now, running back to the left of the quarterback.
Like to see the offensive line protect Lincoln Hagman right here so he can deliver a good ball.
Here's the snap.
False start.
Yeah, it was a false start. Had a receiver open.
Is that Mason Gubin? Yeah. Mason Gubin's out there for the Erie Tigers, that outside receiver.
False start's going to be on Grisham, I believe. Just lean forward a little too far. So this penalty's really going to set Erie behind the chains. I mean, it's going to be 3rd and I don't even know. I'm not very good at counting. Sorry, guys.
I think it's 3rd and 25. Yeah.
Third and 25. You think they run the ball here, Ronan?
I think they're going to have to throw the ball right here.
I don't know. Maybe after the penalty. We'll see what they do. Running back to the right. Oh, they're going to throw it. Hagman.
He's going for Harder.
Oh, Harder! But did he get the first down? I mean, it doesn't matter. It wasn't 4th.
It looks like he did. It looks like
what
he did.
A play.
Zach Harner with the great catch. Good ball right there from Lincoln Hagman to stay in the pocket and just deliver a beauty.
I don't even think – no, that wasn't Harner. That was Jake D.
Oh, that was Jake D?
It was Jake D. That was a great play.
Great play by Jake D.
He got open on the fade down the side. The good ball by Hagman, able to get out of the pocket and deliver a throw. So they move it on 3rd and 25, and then we're going to see a timeout. So we will be right back. All right. Let's get Josh Levine out of the booth. If you're ever in a booth with Josh Levine, I feel very sorry for you because that guy is just the worst. First and 10 for the Tigers.
Lincoln's going up
Oh,
top.
he's going for it.
Goobin. Oh.
Good defensive play out there.
That's a good play, yeah.
Wow.
And the offensive line substitutions are coming, or substitutions, I don't know why I couldn't say that, are coming in right now for the Tigers.
You got to read more, Ronan. It's better for your brain.
You sound like my parents, Preston.
Second and 10. I mean, we're down to the final under 3 minutes and 30 seconds of this game. I think they might just run it here.
I agree.
Wind the clock. We'll see, though. Second down. Yep, they're going to give it. And we've got a flag.
Flag down.
So it's not going to matter. And then do we have an injured player? No, he's going to get up.
Holding looks like to be on Erie.
So they're going to move him back. Could we see only one score in the second half? Gainesville possibly get a second half shutout. That'll be something for them to build on next week for whoever they play.
Is that a 10-yard penalty for holding? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even play offense that much.
Yeah,
so.
I believe it is.
So you're way behind the chains now. Second and very long. 3 minutes exactly remaining in the game. Solo receiver out left. Trips to the right with a receiver attached.
They're going to go with a
And
screen.
they're going to run a screen pass.
This
Well
should
set
be a
up. He's got
touchdown.
one man
Oh
to beat.
my.
And there's a flag. He's going to score, but it's not going to matter. Yeah, it might be. I think it is going to be a legal man downfield. Well set up play there.
With screens like that, you have to make sure the pass catcher is behind the line in scrimmage.
So let's see what they call. Yeah. Tell you what, Mason has had a good game, though.
I agree. Looks fast out there, running hard.
Every time he touches the ball, seems like he's making an impact. So
I'd imagine Erie could see a draw play right here.
Yeah, I mean, we got 2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in this one. It's no need to try and do anything crazy here. Second and forever, though. See if they can get some yardage back.
Frank in motion. Bad
High snap. Pressure comes. Hegman not able to break out of the sack. He was hit hard, and he is down. That hit rattled him. He's going to get up. Looks like he's...
Walton's going to go ahead and come in.
Yeah, he's all right. Just a little shaken up, but Gainesville making it third and very long. Good job by their defense. So timeout taken. It'll be 3rd and 27 or 28 after this, but we will be right back here on the Erie Tiger Network. I did see that. That was well done. So here we go. 3rd and 30 for the Tigers. 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining. here in
And
this one.
Gainesville is backing up deep.
Yeah, they know the Tigers probably
Good
going
play
to throw
call.
this. Yeah, they're just going to run this here. Want to keep the clock moving.
White running hard out there. And if you're Erie, do you go for this or you send out the pump team?
Yeah, I think they're going to punt this.
Wyatt Walton is also the long snapper for the Erie Tigers.
Oh, I think
really good athlete, plays middle linebacker.
They're going to go for it.
And quarterback.
4th and long, they're going to go for it.
And there is more whistles blown.
Do we have another timeout?
I believe we do.
We do. So we will be back again after this timeout. All right, welcome back. 59 seconds remaining. 4th and long.
Frank's in motion.
Yeah, they're going to throw it. They throw the screen. Let's see if they get this.
Tommy Thyssen.
Just short. Yeah, he's
no.
So Gainesville will take over. They're going to have to hurry out and take a snap.
It's going to be Mayday right here for Gainesville. Getting right up on the ball and running another play as soon as the last play finishes. Morante out there for the Erie Tigers with Zach Harner,
Ashy,
Avantowski, Ashy Pierce.
Gainesville's got to throw this here. You know that if you're the Tigers. So let's see. I wouldn't be surprised if the DBs give a little cushion here. Looks like we're going to be trips for Gainesville. Here's
and number 3.
Rolling around. And he's going to dump it over the top. That one falls incomplete. 39 seconds remaining.
Yeah, pressure in there for Erie. QB had nothing to do, just rolled out. Smart play by the quarterback from Gainesville.
He's actually, I've been impressed with the way he's ran around. He's been able.
He's doing all he can.
Yeah, he's been able to keep plays alive for longer than you would expect them.
100%.
So here we go. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. You know they're going to throw it. Bad snap. Ball's loose. And,
oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness, he kept the play alive.
Oh, wow.
The ball was snapped 10 yards behind him, and he was 20 yards behind him, and he got all the way to make it a 2nd and, 5, but there is a flag. Man, this quarterback's showing some heart.
You know, like we said earlier, he's doing all he can, and he's doing a really good job. Super athletic kid, looks like, over there for Gainesville.
Wonder what this flag is.
I thought maybe blocking the back.
I think they waved it off.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Clock still running. Final 10 seconds of the game. Gainesville's got to snap the ball. It's not going to matter. The refs are not ready. Yeah, this one's going to go final 30-6. The Tigers JV squad able to roll out of Florida with a win. Oh, they're going to let them. All right, here we go. We're going to see the final play. They're going to throw this up, and it's nearly intercepted.
Jeremy Price almost had an interception right there.
So that'll be the game, 30-6. The Tigers will leave Florida with a victory. They'll play Mullen next week. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm Preston Terranova. Alongside me was Ronan Ward. I'll let Mr. Bird say goodbye to you guys as well. Here you go, Mr. Bird.
All right, thank you, fans, for tuning in for our pair of games out here in Orlando. We appreciate you joining us. We will be back next week, and we'll have the broadcast schedule out as well, probably early next week. For everyone across the Erie Tiger Network, I'm Brandon Bird. Until next time, Tiger fans,